Prior to the first Rugby World Cup match to be played at Stadium MK Don's supreme overlords and chairman-type evil person, Peter Winky Winkleman, has been brushing up on rules by watching countless hours of DVDs of England's previous games. After viewing fly half Owen Farrell repeatedly kick the ball into touch to gain an advantage, he was heard to mutter, "At least I know what bloody Martin is doing now," before finishing off his mug of oval time. More on this once we've managed to convince him that penalties do not need to go over the bar.
It's time for the question of the week.
Just a reminder again, question of the week was, what's been your favourite Dons defeat ever? And me, I said, mine was a 5-0 drubbing away at Rochdale in the Martin Allen season. No idea why, and if you were there, you'd probably not be able to explain it either, but singing "We're going to win 6-5" in the 92nd minute just summed it up. A great day out.
Don's 50 says, Huddersfield away in the playoffs. I know that technically we didn't lose that game, but over 2 legs we did.
Coddy says, our recent defeat to Southampton. Listening on the radio to our superb support as we took a 6-0 bashing and wishing I was there.
Young Albia says...
Never heard of him.
No. Imposter.
Huddersfield away in the playoffs. Atmosphere was great. Our fans were very loyal and passionate and stuck by the side. I genuinely thought, despite being 2-0 down for a lot, 2 down for a lot of the game against arguably the best 11 in the league that season, we were going to do it. On another day, that had probably been different. Penalty given and converted. Charlie McDonald finishing a chance properly. Smudge's goal being just that little bit earlier. Jabbo scoring instead of forcing a sub-keeper into a stunning save. It was sad, but a proud day. Huddersfield fans pitch invading but not being somethings about it, and applauding us and lining the streets to clap us out of Huddersfield. Proud day.
And breathe, because that's the biggest thing you've ever read.
Yeah, and you must be an imposter because you read that really well, so it can't have been you.
I did write it.
Sausage says, losing that JBT match to AFC Kingston. Since then, I'm hearing and reading a lot less franchise bashing. The media now seem to be bored with it. AFC's first win took away one of the last news stories. Even the few franchise-hating comments and view from the other side now sound like they're made by oddballs. That's good, oddballs. Obviously, the hardcore AFC protagonists will carry on piping up, but that's great entertainment.
AJM says, Coventry 2, MK Dons 1 last season. Fun was had by all. Really good day. Had loads to eat and drink that day too. 'Twas fun.
Don's Chapper says, finally, definitely the Carlisle defeats in the good old days. I used to love the long train journey up, seeing the occasional Dons fans also on their way, and giving them a friendly nod in the shared knowledge that we were definitely going to ship at least 3 goals, and we were going a hell of a long way and paying a lot of money for the pleasure. Regardless of how many we conceded, the match was always a party atmosphere, and oddly, I quite like Carlisle.
I don't.
And
yeah, you won't.
On that note,
because you're a thug.
On that note of journeys travelled, us going up to Carlisle, I think my best defeat was somebody that made an equal journey was Plymouth when they came to us. It was just after we won the quiz. We were sitting in Club Red, and we were dead in line with 3 absolute peaching goals.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, I'm sorry, I stood up and I applauded every single one.
Yeah, they
of them.
were fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic goals.
I don't remember last week, if I'm being honest.
If I may just say, Mr. Darren Hoy in the studio.
Hey!
First time we've seen him this season.
League One's Darren Hoy.
The only worrying thing is that now means our show's just got 5 minutes shorter.
Oh, well.
So we're going to have to do a few things. But
we're doing a U-lot this season.
Yeah, we are.
5 minutes, we better crack on.
Yeah. Okay, this is new feature for the evening. This is Jersey's Footy Facts.
Jersey's Footy Facts, right. Jersey's Footy Facts number 1. Diana Dawes of Adamant fame is the granddaughter of Stanley Matthews, the man who invented the front door. Before his architectural intervention, people just had to walk round and round in circles, looking either for a hole in a wall or an open window.
Thank you very much. Okay, the MKDSA golf comp. Oh, this is the one you said was absolutely silent for the first 20 seconds, didn't you?
It was, that's the one, yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
So in about 11 seconds' time, this is going to kick in. I'm not going to try and correct it because that would be daft.
It'll probably be somewhere about now, would it?
You know, I said we were really rushing. I think this sort of time, about now. Hey, come on.
That was professional.
With your ability to count to 10.
The MKDSA Golf Competition 2015 will be held this year on Sunday, 4th of October. That's this Sunday, with the first tee time being at 12 noon. I like the phrase tea time. A hot tea or coffee awaits you at Aylesbury Vale Golf Club and 18 holes of golf for just £23 for all participants. There are trophies for the MKDSA Members' Shield and Best Non-Member, as well as longest drive and nearest the pin. AVGC members will receive a reduction of the green fees on the day, whilst non-AVGC members will be paying guest rates plus competition entry fees. To enter, complete the form on the DSA website. You can join the SA on match days or on the golf day itself to be eligible. Basically, if you need anything else, go to the SA website and they'll you'll find it there. That's www.mkdsa.co.uk. Right, just quickly. Over to you.
A quick wrap up. The first 3 clues: 4 cardinals, a portion of which simply shows something. Clue 2: if you understand in a roundabout way, that's what shoe tying's all about. And clue 3: this widow knows a disabled Basil from Torquay. So your final clue for this week is: this Dunstable club blocks your pathway. So whereabouts is the roundabout of the week?
And you've got about 3 minutes to get your answers in, so please... Actually, I can see the phones lighting up now, so that's excellent. Did I just move forward too quickly then? Was I just about to do something there? Oh, I was, yeah. Just a couple of, things we rejected this week. We were going to have a Goal of the Month competition, but decided that with just 2 to our name, we really ought to hold off for another month or 6. We were going to have a shots off target of the month competition, but decided with more than 11,000 throughout September, we couldn't cope with the admin, and we were going to have a clean sheet of the month. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, okay.
Okay, we all know how difficult it is to plan ahead without accurate forecasting, so we're proud to support the Bovril Forecast. It's brought to you by the lovely people at Forecast, telling the future 1 cup at a time. And the forecast this week is surprisingly alcoholic and served pitch side too.
Fantastic. Okay, Derby, let us discuss briefly.
Great atmosphere from us.
Wasn't it just?
It was brilliant.
Very proud of us that day.
Bit more of an even game I've written down.
I thought we played fantastically well.
I thought their win was totally undeserved.
I thought they were pony, and that's the first time this season I've been gutted.
Spence, best player on the pitch.
Awesome
How
in
that
defence.
man didn't win the man of the match is... I don't understand that.
I would have given it to Josh Murphy.
Speaking about men of the match...
I thought Spence was very good.
Speaking about men of the match, just really quickly, actually got the Sky Sports man of the match.
Who?
Voted by Paul Ince.
By his own
his own son, possibly.
Did Tom
Who
get
was
it?
the most
Tom got it.
anonymous player.
Yeah.
The most
Did he
anonymous
really
player
vote
on
for
that
his own
pitch.
son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I love that bloke. He's such an idiot.
Because he knew we'd be discussing it on this show. He thought, I'm going to wind them up.
Someone's making hand gestures whenever we mention his name. Alright, the substitutions. What killed it, I would have kept old Churchy on personally.
I would have kept him on.
Then I'm not a football manager. What do I know about it? I wasn't bothered.
Yeah, but he did play in a drubbing the other day, and he was tired and stuff, and tired and mustn't. He should have taken him off.
Sleepy.
I think Maynard needs to lay off the Jaffa cakes, personally. I
Well, he has been at football
rather
for
a
like
big
a year.
fella, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
What's he been doing? Stuffing his face with Jaffa cakes.
Okay.
Kit Kats.
Right, we need to move on. So, I think, spot the ball just quickly. Malcolm said, is it in A2? And yes, it was. So, Malcolm, we've got some more badges on the way. You're building up quite a collection there. That's good. I think we've really just got time. Can you round up the roundabout?
Do you want the full reveal?
I want the full reveal.
Okay then, here we go. 4 cardinals. Are they religious or points? Well, it could be a portion of them to indicate one, or just highlight a letter from simply show something. Well, if you take the S as the most occurring letter and a portion of one of the cardinals on a compass, you get south. And everyone must remember the rhyme about tying his shoelaces. Well, under, in and out have all been mentioned in the clue, but the one word missing from that childhood reminder was over. And this widow knows a disabled Basil from Torquay. Well, that could be an invalid or an invalid faulty. And the widow, of course, is a false one, which should have pointed you towards tonight's clue to ignore. And what club in Dunstable could block your pathway? Well, a pathway could be blocked by a bollard, a barrier, or, in this case with the club, a gate, which when you put them all together should have pointed you so easily towards tonight's roundabout, which of course was South Overgate roundabout.
South Overgate. Excellent one. Thanks ever so much. We can't. I think we all kind of got there, but that's great. Right, a few things just to chuck in. Bristol City, very quick. Hands. Hand.
No hand.
No.
Okay. We've got.
I've got a doctor's appointment. I have.
That's a really crap excuse. Right, thanks ever so much for listening. You've been listening to the MooCamp Radio Show. We'll be back this time next week, and hopefully you'll join us between now and then. Have fun. Come on, you dons, etc.
Bye.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk. MK Pulse and Seclo Sounds, the heart and